Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Today we introduce you to traditional Colombian food. In this video, we will show you the best traditional dishes you must try and showcase the restaurants that make them best. Spoiler alert, we saved our favorite restaurant for last. Get ready for the top 4 traditional restaurants in Medellin. This restaurant is a favorite of ours, Hacienda. We try to come here as often as we can, quite honestly. It's just a fan favorite.
All right, guys, our appetizers have arrived. So I ordered antojitos. They're little empanadas. Little baby empanadas. How cute are these? Comes with 2 sauces. One of them is spicy from memory. A nice fruity saucy. We're gonna give that a try. Smells delicious. Just as good as I remember them. I can eat these all day. Delicious.
I have the lentil soup. It's so hearty. Freaking delicious. Yeah, that is the best soup in all of Colombia, as far as I'm concerned, guys. And I love these little crunchy plantain bits. All right, guys, so I took the bandeja paisa, and, you know, in a sense, this is like an all-in-one buffet plate. It's like you get about as many things as you can fit on a single plate. On this plate right now, we have some beans, we have plantain, roasted plantain, a little piece of pretty crappy bread. I'm not a big fan. You got the weirdest thing I've ever seen, which is kind of like a powdered beef. I don't know how they make this powdered beef and get it so refined. I'm more afraid that there's this big puff rice bag somewhere in the kitchen and you just scoop it up and put it on plate. It's just the weirdest thing. It's not good. That part's just weird. It's not good. And then there's rice underneath here. There's a blood sausage. Not a fan of that either. But then there's another piece of sausage. There's this type of like boiled poached style egg. It's not runny, not much. A piece of chicharron and a nice piece of avocado. Like a whole buffet in one plate, guys. It's crazy. I don't even know where to start. You can find this plate practically anywhere in Colombia, all over the place. It is one of the most popular dishes there are in Colombia. But in my opinion, this is the absolute best place to get it.
All right, guys, I come here for the chicharrones. This is the first place I had chicharron, and it's still the best place, in my opinion, for chicharron. Now, they didn't have the one that I wanted, so this is their chicharron special, which is in a sweet and sour sauce. Little potatoes, arepas, we're not a fan of them, but they're there. And let's try a piece. They're just always so tender and so chewy, juicy. Yummy. That's the only word. Yummy.
Well, that's the last bite, guys. There's no way I can ever finish this plate.
Guys, when you have chicharrones, there's never any leftovers. All right, guys, this concludes our stay here at Hacienda. Hacienda has always been #1 in our hearts when we were first here in Medellin. It is still #1 in our hearts. We're going to relax, enjoy the rest of our beer, and enjoy the rest of the afternoon.
All right, guys. So for today's restaurant, we're at Mondongos. Mondongos is another traditional restaurant famous for their mondongo soup and a bunch of other traditional dishes. It is a very busy place, as you can see. There is a lot of people here. This is 3 p.m. and it is still practically packed with a lot of noise. That's why I gotta talk a little loud, guys. We're gonna place our order and we're gonna show you exactly what Mondongos is famous for. All right, guys. So what we took to drink is the guanabana or soursop. It's not a cocktail, it's just like a type of juice. We've never had this before, but we have had the fruit. The fruit's interesting, so let's give this a try and see. Oh, yes, please.
All right, guys, our Mondongo soup has arrived. This smells delicious. So this is actually for sharing, but I'm going to taste it before we share in case it's contaminated. Pieces of potato, chicken. Yummy. Oh, that is so yummy and delicious. Everything's very tender. It just kind of melts in your mouth, but very flavorful. Nice. I'm gonna share now.
So the tripe adds a little weird texture to the soup though. It's got almost a bit of a rubbery, but not hard rubber, you know, it's like just really soft. It's just an odd texture. I don't know how much it adds to the actual flavor of the soup, but you can't really identify it so easy in here among the potatoes and stuff like that. But you know you have it when you have it in your mouth. There's nothing else I can say about that. It could be left out and I think the soup would be just as delicious. I guess it's just a fill-in.
All right, guys, this guanabana juice is just the bomb. It's really just processed guanabanana fruit, but it's so rich and creamy like a milkshake. It's just divine. I love this. So guys, I ordered a cazuela. I've had these before. They are just phenomenal. So it's refried beans at the bottom with these little potato sticks, avocado. The best part, chicharrones. Love these. It's a bowl, just like an Asian salad bowl type thing.
Guys, so I went for the fish milanesa. So I love when I get these big pieces of avocado and look at that. Green tomatoes. That is so Colombian. But let's try the fish. So the fish is actually a basa fish. Not a fish I'm very familiar with, but it tastes like practically any other white fish, especially once it's coated and breaded. It's really tasty. Very good. And they got patacones. I love these.
All right, guys. So total bill with the tip. So we had a soup, my meal, his meal, plus the big jug of guanabana juice. Total is 165,000 Colombian pesos, about 55 Canadian dollars. All right, guys. So today we are exploring right behind us Ajiacos and Mondongos, some really good traditional Colombian food, apparently from reviews.
Right, exactly. It is one of the kings for traditional food, guys. It's not a big place. It's got a very small menu, but what they do apparently is top notch. So guys, as you can see, this place is really small. This is the front of the restaurant, and then there's a small back of the restaurant also.
So on the menu today is ajiaco, which is their traditional soup. And the menu is in English. It's bean casserole, but it's the cazuelas. We'll be having some of that as well. All right, guys, so our food has arrived. So this is the ajiaco soup. So it's shredded chicken, corn, there's avocado here on the side, capers, some cream if you want to cream it up. There's other goodness in here. I don't remember everything that's in here, but it smells delicious. It's nice and flavorful. This place gives that home cooked feel. This is home cooked.
The bean casserole, or if you will, the cazuela, has arrived. Now, cazuelas tend to be a mix. I would call them more of a different type of like meat bowl and stuff, bean bowl that you might see akin to a rice bowl. A lot of different stuff in it. This is the same kind of deal. So we got some crispy. I don't know, maybe a potato, maybe it's not onion. It's crispiness. Then in here, take a look. You've got beans, stewed beef, some avocado, and who knows, some other surprise. That's just what I got in one spoonful. So that was not beef. That was crispy chicharron in there. So Joseph's gonna be thrilled. So I get it. I get why this restaurant only does 2 or 3 dishes. They're just fantastic. They nailed them.
I believe this is fried plantains. Not sure. Let's give this a taste. That's just yummy home goodness. Definitely got my thumbs up. Our meal also comes with what they call arepa. This is just a simple little dough bread that's fried. I'm not a huge fan. I find them a little bland. They could fry this in butter and really make it so much better.
Yeah, I did like the food. I think it's really nice. I love Colombian food like this, so I think it's pretty cool. It's got a lot of good flavor. I could have used a little extra salt, but that's because I like salt. I do want to mention one thing, guys, because if you do choose to come here, they are only open from noon to 3 p.m. So they're a lunchtime crowd only. No supper time, guys. Like I said, it's Mama's Kitchen.
Look, it's definitely home cooking, home style cooking, very hearty. The soup was just delicious with the shredded chicken and the potatoes, very warming. The bean casserole was just delicious. Could use a little salt, but that might just be our personal taste. But chicharrones, anything with chicharrones in it, I'm a fan. I loved it. I would rate this be a 4 out of 5.
Welcome to Matriarch. This restaurant is known for creating traditional dishes and elevating them.
All right, guys, we just ordered our food. I can't wait to sample some of this. It all looked really delicious. Cheers.
Cheers. Okay, guys, so we got our appetizers and we got these croquette balls. Look, we struggled with the ordering, so it's like we're not even sure if this is what we ordered. But let me cut this open. Jose thinks it's potato base. Oh yes, and it is. They have these great yellow potatoes, and this is going to be really good, I'm sure.
All right, guys, our second entree is empanaditas. Baby empanadas. They smell delicious. Ooh, they're hot. The baby empanada. It was delicious. All right, guys, the one thing different about the empanadas here in Colombia is they're not flour-based like we're used to, but corn-based, so you get that extra crunch out of them. Guys, this just looks so good. So it's their house paella. So it's rice, chicken, chicharron, obviously. Some patacones. It just looks and smells absolutely fabulous. I can't wait to bite this. I'm doing it now. And some hidden shrimp. Oh, that is so nice, so flavorful. And that shrimp was cooked to perfection.
All right, guys, so I went for a slightly different twist on the traditional. Okay, first, got a really cute little salad here. Oh, it's cute. You got your standard arepa, which maybe it'll be good. Chances are it won't. A wonderful piece of steak. Looks like maybe some tenderloin. And a really big piece of like chicharron style pork butt almost. This, again, is very common traditional ingredients, but done in a little more elevated way that you've seen in some of the other restaurants. Guys, I don't want to spoil the secret, but This is my favorite traditional restaurant because I love the food here. All right, well, that was so good, guys. I think we should have dessert.
All right, guys. Dulce de leche stuffed volcano cake with some extra on the side. Awesome! I gotta go in. I gotta go in. Oh, yeah. Look at that. It's just pouring right out. Dulce de leche. Deliciousness. I could live on this. Delicious.
Let's try this. Oh no. Oh no, how could anybody like this? Just kidding. It's freaking amazing.
I'll take it.
It's amazing. Oh man, this is great. Probably the best dessert we've had in Colombia yet. All right, guys. So, in the end, we kept Matriarch for the end of the video because it is our favorite. You know, all 4 traditional restaurants that we showcased in this video are all fabulous for their own reasons, but there's always a shining star, and this is our shining star. This is our absolute favorite place to come when we want traditional food, but slightly elevated above everybody else's game. All right, guys, so hit the bell, subscribe, and like and comment. That'd be appreciated. And stay tuned for our next video.